Monday to everybody. Sorry, I'm waiting. I think I've gone live. Well, let's see. Okay. Hello. We're going to assume that I've gone live. And happy Monday, everybody. My name is Erica Granadino, and I am here at the Nature Gould Loop in Humboldt Redwoods State Park, otherwise known as the native Lonkenkuck territory. However, this is also another very special place, and some of you may already know this is a place where it rains a lot and where we have the tallest trees on earth. That is right, Sequoia sempervirens is the tallest species of trees on earth. And I said Sequoia sempervirens because that is the scientific name for redwood trees. And I actually have a really big old growth behind me, so I have to just kind of show you guys. So these are the tallest species on earth, but how do they get to be so tall? And what are some things that redwood species do to get to be this way? So first and foremost, we have to acknowledge where we're at, and we already said land acknowledgements. What I mean is we are in a temperate rainforest. That is right. We are in a rainforest. I know it sounds weird, right? Because you always think of, the rainforest that is like in the tropics when you think of a rainforest. But actually, we are in a temperate rainforest. So what that means is that it is in a certain area, and here these Pacific Northwest temperate rainforests are actually the largest. They used to be over 25 million acres before logging and a lot of other natural resource extraction practices happened. But these rainforests actually receive over 100 inches of rain per year, or in its normal state. We understand that climate change and all that is changing a lot of our natural systems and the normal cycles of how things go. But these forests receive lots and lots of rain, and that is why, and these trees get to be so tall, and that is why Sequoia sempervirens actually means ever growing. But it's not just coast redwoods here. In these forests that get to be so tall, there are other kinds of species like the Douglas fir, the Sitka spruce, red cedars, grand firs, western hemlock. These are all different kinds of conifer species that can get to be super big and tall. However, coast redwoods are the tallest. But why is that? Let's kind of take a look around. Why is it that these species can get to be so tall? And well, let's talk a little bit about the conditions that we have here, because where these trees are found in the Pacific North Coast, it's a special place because where we get rain, which is mostly in the winter, we have summers that may lack a little bit of water, right? We're in kind of California. However, coast redwoods have adapted for that. And during the summers, they use water that they capture, the leaves capture it from the fog. So this fog drip is what helps keeps our forests moist. And we are also near the coast, right? North Coast. So what does that mean? Well, many of you know that large bodies of water are actually temperature moderators. And so when you're around along the coast, that's why you won't see really harsh weather extremities along the coastline, because you have large body, or around bays, because you have a large body of water that helps moderate the temperature. So what does this mean? Well, this means that we won't get to be too cold, and so soils will actually remain unfrozen throughout the year. And this is a good thing because we want fertile soils, right? Also, this climate offers, like we said, temperate rainforest has a high amount of rainfall. And with these soils that have substantial nutrients and can, be fertile and have a lot of life most of the year, the only last requirement that we have left is the sun. And this is something that our trees are actually super good at, because redwood trees are the tallest, so they don't have a problem with this part because they can reach the canopy. They break through the canopy, so they can get all of this sunlight. And they also have other things that they adapt to help retain this water so they can keep on being the tallest trees. And I waved with you guys with it at the beginning of my program, but I lost some of the other ones. And it's actually in the leaves itself. So these leaves are actually leaves that are found way up high in the tree. And some of you are like, wow, like they look super different. They kind of don't even look like coast redwood leaves because these are the ones that most of us are used to seeing, right? The flat sausage link like shape that are they're waxy, but they're a lot wider, right? As opposed to these ones that are more compact, there's less surface area. And so what is this for? Well, coast redwood species know that they need and they require a lot of water. So as it gets higher up in the canopy, the leaves actually start getting smaller. So not only is this helping them retain water because of the surface area, right? Less surface area means less transpiration, less loss of water, but it also means something else. It means less energy. So all of that photosynthesis that they do to get the food and the nutrients, they can use for other things. So there's less energy that it takes for the leaves that are higher up. So these are some of the cool ways that these magnificent species that require so much water have adapted to grow super, super tall. And so right before I leave, I want to show you guys some other cool things that are in the forest when it rains. And maybe you'll get a sneak peek into what my next Facebook Live will be. And so these rainforests get so much rain during a certain period of time. And these are actually the forests that have the most biomass. And by that, I mean, look at all this stuff. So in these forests where you have so much tall trees, so much life, you got a lot of biomass because these trees have a lot of limbs. They have a lot of, not waste, but a lot of loss over time. And this is perfect habitat for other kinds of species that like this dead matter that require lots of water. And here they are. Hi, friends. Say hi to the Facebook Live groups. Wait, where are they? Where are they? There you are. So these are mushrooms. We have mushrooms growing here. Look at this one peeping out. Hi there. And so this forest is actually a great place for other kinds of creatures and friends that need lots of water. And so with that, I bid you goodbye. Say bye to the mushies. Bye, Facebook friends. And we'll see you next time with the Facebook Live on mushrooms. So goodbye, everybody.